key. Untitled perspective sculpture. Are they all gonna say that? Yeah, okay.
One
so
who
is this one of those-
understands the rules of the game. I must say that I am very disappointed in your lack of passion.
I don't know why he always ends his sentences like that. Alright, hi friends, welcome back. We are on episode 18 now of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, the blind playthrough. Oops. Now in the last couple episodes, we've really found our stride, I think. Still getting spooked by the creepy men, but lots to do and lots to test out. The first thing I want to do is go to the mirror room. Now that we have the answers to the last two questions from the brothers, yeah, and we're pretty much right there. We're very close. I think we should be safe from any maze man. All right. So let's head on in here. Now, if I encounter one in here, that'd be terrifying. And interesting that stress level still hasn't come into play. Or bladder. Or maybe bladder has and I've just used the restroom enough. I don't know. That scares me, though, because my stress levels are not going to be equal to the characters. Alright. So let's go ahead and take a look. We don't even know where we're at, really. Alright. Cool. We're actually very close to where we want to be. Just take us into... Yes, this is one of the... Awesome. So let's take a look at the map. We are on the southwestern corner, and we're heading into the east corner on the very bottom side. Or I'm sorry, we're heading into the south middle on the very bottom pathway there. Alright, let's see what he's got for us. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. How many minutes after midnight did Andres Coleman arrive at Hotel Let's Yar? Allow my contemplation, brother. Documents. Okay, not that one. Interrogation transcript, maybe? Come on, so what is this? Okay. A quarter past midnight. And the question's how many minutes after midnight? I think, right? Alright. Arrived at hotel a quarter past midnight. 12:15. Speak your query. How many minutes after midnight? So 15 minutes after midnight. Right? Quarter past after midnight. Alright, 15. And we have a save close, so if for some reason we're wrong. Correct. Alright, look at this. Now we also want to look at the windows, because we took all the slabs. Oh man, maybe... Okay, this one's not too far. Boom, boom. I think I'm going straight. Yeah, all the way and then turning right. Let's see what's going on here now that we've... Wow, a key. If I exist as much as the maze, this key must not be mine. Oh! Wow, wait. Okay, so I was very wrong. I thought we had to solve the puzzle boxes to get these room keys. But no. Okay, I'm gonna spend some time going and collecting all these keys real quickly. If here is not a place, then this key must not be mine. Strange. I am but a hollow container, and this key must not be mine. If my house never was, then this key must not be mine. If I never owned a thing, then this key must not be mine. That's true. If you are more than I ever was, this key must not be mine. Get a quick save. Really don't like this winding. If I only lived in a dream, then this key must not be mine. Well, I'm really glad that I broke all those maze slabs at once. Because I assume that means we can just go put that maze world back together, which will make traversing it very easy in the future. Alright, back in the north. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have 6. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah. Running out of inventory space. I wonder if we'll get more or if I have gotten all the items. No, there's no way because there's like enough video games to buy. Huh. That'll be interesting to see. The room of first contact. Alright, we'll read those in a second. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. Which year did a Central European Times reporter investigate? Allow me my contemplation, brother. Alright, we just got this one. Oh, yeah. Report from the inside. Alright, so it's in papers and magazines. Speak your query once more. What year did Central European Times reporter investigate the Third Eye Movement? What year did he investigate the Third Eye Movement? Alright, it's got to be 1982, right? Did we just save? We just saved, so... Oh boy. That's when this came out. All right, let's try 1982. Correct. Nice. All right. And this takes us into the south room, but we still have to go another way. Ooh, we might have to ask I think we actually have another question that we haven't gotten to yet. Wait. Oops. All right. This way. We just answered his question. Let's see how this. We picked up this key, didn't we? Yeah. Huh. I think this is probably going to be a place to save. So let's go ahead and do it. Again. Also. Okay. Just double checking that my OBS is recording the right way. Let's see. I didn't realize. All right, now we can see a little. You can see a little bit more. My face doesn't need to be that big, right? I want to see more in the game. Go ahead and save. $63.4. All right. Okay. So now we're in the southernmost. We have... Did we get the... We have not gotten the mirror for this, which is right over here to the left. The key. If he dreamed me, then this key must not be mine. Oh. Okay, yeah, we do. What do we think? Can we answer this one? I have a feeling we're going to be able to. Alright, let's see. Brother Sextus Decimus. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. Which room did the dead woman's key lead to? The 1847 key, right? Alright, now I'm pretty sure it's going to be 1847, but I'm a little bit worried because I feel like that's not actually a dead woman, it's a mannequin, although we probably would have noticed if it was a mannequin. I'm just thinking about the script page that we read in the last episode. And it was the clue was 1847, and it went, I think, to the room 1847. So we're going to go ahead and roll the dice on it. 1847. Oh. And that... Well, let's see. I was going to say that might be the last one, but I think we're going to have at least one more. Yeah, we could have... Holy mackerel. We could have up to... 8 more. Wow. If there's a brother at every crossing, then we have 8 more. Which is nuts. But most importantly, before we do that, we're gonna get this last key. If I am but a story, then this key must not be mine. Nice. Alright, and that's all of the keys. Now, where do we think... Do we think this is an exit, away? Yes, let's go save. And then... Yeah, so we're going to go out there and save, and then we're going to go and check out those crossings. I'm calling them crossings. I don't know what else to call them. Please, no maze man. There shouldn't be one in here. Nice. If there was, I wonder if I could beat him to the computer and save before he got me. 64% even. Let's head back in. Going this way. Alright, so interesting. Wasn't there? No, yeah. Yep. And then we gotta go up to the left. Now I have a feeling, I could be wrong, that some of the memories that we're gonna need to answer these questions are gonna be in those rooms that we just got the keys to. So I have a feeling there's a good chance we're going to run into a wall here in a second. Maybe not this one. Gamble to pass or perish. In which 1962 issue of Cinema Ocho can you read the review of Un Animal Terrible? We do know this one. Which issue? Issue 4. Okay, nice. What's the... In which issue? So we just need to type in 4. Correct. Alright. And we've already gotten the, all the keys, but I have not explored every nook and cranny yet. Which we might not be able to do, but I'm not going to go immediately to the left. I'm going to go all the way up and take that little roundabout thing, see if there's any money that I haven't found yet. Okay, not over here. And then... let's check the map. Skip this one for now. We'll come back to it. Yeah, wow. There is a brother at every single crossing. But we are... yeah, we're in that corner. So let's go... Okay, cool. This is the one that we want to go down the most. And we already checked that. Yeah, okay. Maybe there's not $1 in this. Or, you know, it's probably behind one of the brothers. Brother Duo Devices Simus. Duo Device Simus. Devices. Duo Devices Simus. Simus. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. Your question. Which year was case blah 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 dismissed? We know that one. Let's take a look. It's gonna be in dismissal order. 1964. Case dismissal order. Date of report 1964. Which year was case? Yeah. 1964. That's the right case number. 1964. Correct. Okay. Wait, what? Why are there two here? Didn't I already answer one of them? Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. Gotta go to the one on the left. All right. Ooh, I didn't see his name. Oh well. Gamble to pass or perish. How many statues stand by the Minotaur below the red maze? Oh, we definitely don't know this one. This is the red maze. I think this is the red maze. I think the other one's not the red maze. Stand by the Minotaur below the red maze. Dang. Below the red maze. That's not. I don't think that's a video game. No, this doesn't take us to where we actually want to go, but it might take us to $1. See if we can answer it. Dang it, I didn't see his name either. Why am I going so quick? Gamble to pass or perish. Oh, 1,500, 1847. 1,500 and 300 is 18. Then we got 10 minus 50, 1847. 1847. Cool. This just goes to a dead end, but I bet we can get money from it. Yep. What am I up to? 29. One more, and we can get 2 video games and maybe coffee. Alright. So, gotta go back. Did I check this dead end? Yeah. And then there's 3 more that we could potentially answer. They're all gonna be up here and to the left. So let's give them all a go. Could go this way? Yeah. Alright, which one do we want to go to first? Let's do this one first, because I think this is just another straight dead end. Undevicissimus. These names are getting weirder. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. How many journeyed in silk robes, in tattered rags, in gilded wagons, and on bloody souls? What? there was a way to fast forward these. I don't think it's gonna be in any of these. It's nice to reread these anyway, just to kind of get more of the story to stick in my mind. Silk robes, tattered rags. A lot of visions that we haven't gotten around to. We should go back and call 1847 again. Man, why didn't we do that when we were at the phones yesterday? Dang. All right, I think I'm gonna just assume that we don't have it. Ask the question again. How many journeyed in silk robes and tattered rags, and gilded weapons and on bloody souls? What about the Bible passage that we got? Oh no. We can also go and turn those script pages in. Well, let's assume that we don't have what we need for now. Yeah, we'll have to. Let's. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to answer any of these. I don't. Perhaps we haven't gotten into the rooms to. Like I said, those year rooms. What date in January was the first Monday of 1847? What date in January was the first Monday of 1847? Maybe that's in the lunar. Hmm. Doesn't say what day of the week this is, right? Unless we need to piece together a few other clues. Like if somewhere else it says I arrived on a Sunday, so then we would know the 7th was the first, or I don't know, the 1st or the 7th. I would have to look at a calendar. Huh. Who does Lorenzo equal? Renzo, Nero, right? Those two are the same people. So, I don't know. He was around in the 60s. There's no way he was 100 in the 1960s, so you have to be like 120-ish. This is gonna. This is. Oh well. And I think this is the last one. Vicimus Secundus. Gamble to pass or perish. How many puzzle boxes are included in the work Verschlossen Ehrenrungen? Oh boy. 9, right? Because that's how many keys we got. I think it's 9. I don't know if I want to guess though, because we've answered. What is this? We've answered a few, and if we die, we're going to lose some progress. So probably it's worth it to go. save if I can. Yeah, because that doesn't even take us anywhere really important. Yeah, sweet. And there's a chance to save right here. We might have already saved, to be honest. We might not have done anything. I think we answered one at least. Yeah, we got 0.6%. So we did something. Alright, let's guess 9. Probably should have looked at the Verschlossen thing, because it might have said. Correct, okay. Had a feeling. Alright, this doesn't really take us anywhere. This might just be an exit or $1. It's $1. We got 30 bucks now. That's pretty nice. And we can go. This just kind of takes us around the corner, though. Well, we might as well see if we can answer it. How many mannequins stand in the room behind the revolver door? Well, we don't know that because we don't know how to get into the revolver room. Let me look at my inventory. Crucifix key might get us into the revolver room, but I doubt it. Dead woman's key, there's the 1847. 14, we've used that. Alright, just making sure that we've used all of our keys. And we have. Except for the crucifix key and obviously the ones we just got. Oops. Okay. So let's get out of here. That was really nice because I didn't have to stress about the maze men at all. We still have 5 of them to get to. Okay. So we're gonna save. And then let's find the where's the closest room? Are there any? 1932 is right over there. So let's go into room 1932. We have the key, right? Yeah. Okay. Oops. Head out. We're going to take a right and then a left. And then be prepared for a maze man. One might. I think this glitching is just happening because of the room I'm in, but it might. Yep. Hits me every time, man. Alright, well that's good. Let's go ahead and mark this 5th one down. This will be past halfway. Alright, we have a few details we can't seem to get right. Please try to remember. Alright. Okay, so I took like a little extra notes because I feel like they've been getting a little bit more complicated. I'm pretty sure I have everything here. I got the drops of blood in front, the 4 red footprints in between the chair and the man. I got lupus in fabula. Make sure that's what it says. And then there's that other paintbrush there. There's the paintbrush in the paint bucket. There's this backlight. I think I'm good. And I just saved, so do you remember? I remember it all very well. Which phrase was painted on the floor? Lupus in fabula. These matches are in. I'm waiting for the trick question. Like they're gonna get me on one of these. Man, I genuinely do want to know what happens if I answer this or the other guy's question wrong. I'm not gonna risk it. All right. Interior, hotel, lobby, dusk. The woman comes back from her walk with Rudy trotting alongside her. The man is waiting for her. He is standing by an easel on which there is a prop window placed. It is poorly painted with red paint, half finished. The man's clothes are stained with red paint. Had a nice long walk? The woman does not notice the change in his demeanor. The man is shaking from barely concealed rage. He pulls up a notebook from his inner pocket. In his pocket.
What is this?
The woman squints at the notebook. It's my early sketches for the maze. Is something wrong?
It's just a lot of numbers.
It's vectors and coordinates for the computer.
Take responsibility. Don't hide behind the OCU3.
I'm not. It's just that to create anything with it, I need to...
And this window. I had to paint it red myself. I stained my favorite suit.
Well, I didn't know you wanted...
It's your job to know.
Well, to do my job, I need some directions.
Directions are for tourists and amateurs. Simple people who paint waterfalls. I hired an artist. One who understands the rules of the game. I must say that I am very disappointed in your lack of passion.
I don't know why he always ends his sentences like that. The woman takes a deep breath as if to calm down and change her approach to please the man. I'm sorry. This project is a bit confusing at times. What's the window for?
The man stares at her in disgust. Perhaps you should paint a waterfall instead.
The man hands the woman her notebook, and then he storms off. She notices a piece of paper stuck in between the pages. She pulls it out. The woman, whispering to herself as she reads, Meet me in the chapel tonight. Do not tell him. Can I go to the chapel and see what's going on there? No, I have a feeling I've got to wait for the next script page to see what's going on. Alright, let's hit the save. Oops. And let's go to room 1932. Now, I wonder if this is actually going to open the door or if we still have to do something with the lockbox room in the exhibition. Let's try it out. Okay. Wow. So I wonder if we're going to find something in here associated with the lockbox version of this. I don't know. We'll see. Whoa. Untitled perspective sculpture. Are they all going to say that? Yeah. Okay. So is this one of those like things like we saw? Where did we see that other one? Film camera. Can't really control the zoom. Am I supposed to take a picture of all of these? What does that say? Okay. 1, 2. It also says 2. Maybe we should read this sign. Lorelei Weiss, 1932. Symbols and messages surround us wherever we go in modern society. 1932 allows us to isolate each message, and the artist challenges us to interpret them while making it clear to us that to comprehend information, we must observe the observer too. Nine. Three. So there's a 1, 2, a 3, and a 9. Yeah, 1932. Why? Let's look up. A 1. And then what about... I think I got it. I think I get it. Ooh, okay. Lock boxes. So this is the first one. So it's like the T with the long base. And now we got to find where the 9 pops up. Alright, and then it's the pi symbol. And then the 3 was this one, right? Oh, this is brilliant. Nice, man. Alright, so we're gonna go try that combination. I feel pretty good about it. Let me make sure that this is... Oops. This one. This is the one facing the right way. Okay, cool. You hear that, man? Oh, it's... Alright, Maze... Oops, why do I'm just so used to going there now. It's a long trek to get to the other side. Well, it's not that bad. We have... well, no, we don't have... I guess it's really still not that bad. We just go all the way across. Let's go ahead and save first, because we're terrified of the maze man. Okay. And, I'm actually probably going to call it an episode there. So, but I'm going to keep recording. It's early. I have a lot of recording time today. I'm very excited. So let's see. Yeah, we saved. We're good. Alrighty. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this episode. Gosh, I gotta fix my backlight. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.